Lakers won. Was this a big deal or not a big deal that LeBron was just a decoy?
Oh,
that's the question.
First of all,
you know what the question
that's the
was.
question.
You did the question in the meeting. Don't try to start acting slick. You knew it.
First of all, though, Wildes, let's be honest. Calling LeBron a decoy on that is kind of an insult to decoys. Because LeBron was just like, I mean, I watched
still
it,
being guarded.
Barely. I
What do you
mean,
mean
make
barely?
a move.
He was being
you
guarded.
know you're not getting the ball. Make a move toward the ball like this. I think that would have been a great
He was
decoy.
still getting. He's
just standing there.
Around.
All right, but that's not. I don't want to insult LeBron. I'm just saying, like a little more effort as a decoy would have been nice. But secondly, I gotta say this, Wildes, before I get to your question, your answer.
Yeah.
How about I gotta give a hand to Darvin Ham.
Okay.
Darvin Ham is coaching. All right, for all those coaches out there, this is coaching.
Yeah.
All right, he didn't just. I hate when coaches, especially in the NBA at the highest level, just give it to your best player at the end of the game and let him go one-on-one.
That's fine. But
he actually called a play.
Answer the question.
Congratulations, Darvin. Great job. And also bringing Russ off the bench. I love it. All right, no. It's not a big deal.
I mean,
and I've talked to, I don't know if you're going to bring this guy up, but everybody's going to bring up Michael Jordan.
Why?
Will Michael Jordan ever be in that situation?
I'm going to lose my
I've
mind.
talked to Michael Jordan about this, and Michael Jordan says something like this is not a big deal. He's told me himself, I was a decoy at times at the end of games.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Even in the NBA Finals, Nick, when John Paxson in 1993, Michael Jordan was a decoy on that play. The play was not called for him. So, no, this is not a big deal.
Better decoy, though.
It was much better decoy.
Much
Absolutely.
better decoy.
Like, they had to deny Jordan.
Yeah, oh my God.
That's very true. Yes.
Look, is it the biggest deal in the world? Of course not. Is it not a big deal at all? No.
Really?
It's somewhat of a big deal.
Why?
It's just odd. Because it's odd. Every morning I wake up and I go through all of the news. And, you know, some stuff's just normal. Oh, it's sunny day in San Diego. Oh, yeah, normal. But this one, I'm like, Matt Ryan, who plays for the Colts, mind you, gets the final shot on a cross-court pass that we haven't seen since the bubble. And who is that? We should do that. Lowry,
I guess
think.
since he got benched, he was able to
Yes, good job.
You only had 5 hours to research that one, buddy. Terrible, terrible LeBron take.
You guys are going
Just
at
a
it.
terrible LeBron.
Is this
What's
going to get dark?
what's the bad LeBron take? That
who's the
LeBron
best?
should be demanding that this is a low percentage shot
So you
that
think
happened
LeBron
to go
should've got
in.
the ball?
Of course LeBron should have
Really?
gotten the ball. Of course he should have gotten the ball.
Can I talk?
Because
He's not the best
he's
three-point
LeBron.
shooter. He's not the
LeBron.
best. They needed a three.
You know what?
He's not the best three-point shooter.
I apologize to you, Broussard, and I apologize to you, and I apologize to everyone at home that I believe in LeBron James a little bit more than you and a little bit more than Darvin Ham. Maybe that's my fault. You know what? Guilty as charged. Lock me up. Believing in LeBron. You don't. I do. That's the way it's going to go down.
What's LeBron, the signature thing that defines LeBron James' career?
The block?
No.
You want
no,
the block
not a
the shot?
moment.
Probably
The way
just
he
the
plays.
all-around
Right,
ability.
but playing the right way. Right?
Right.
Making the right play, trusting the process, trusting the result.
That's Embiid's.
LeBron James was 0 for 7 from 3 in that game. LeBron right now is mired in one of the worst shooting slumps of his career. He's at 23% from the season for 3. Now, that's actually not that rare for him. If you look at
He's
LeBron's...
not a great three-point shooter.
Right, but
but
if his season finishes at 36% from 3 historically, he doesn't have a lot of 36% months. He'll have 25% months and then a month where he's red hot and 42%, and it averages out. He's streaky three-point shooter. It would have been nothing but blind, raw ego for LeBron to demand to get that shot. Now, I know for many of our basketball heroes, that's what we demand, and that's what we lionize. But who's the unanimous consensus best player in basketball, Kevin Wildes?
This year?
Yes.
Giannis.
And what have we seen with Giannis, with his guy Chris Middleton? Oh, I'm fine with Chris taking the last shot. Even in the playoffs. No, Chris can close games. And you know why? Because he knows if they need a jump shot, much less a three-pointer, it's a higher percentage play. So LeBron, when he couldn't make a shot all night, and has not been able to make a shot really from three-point range all year, not demanding since you guys opened.
He's got a good point.
Since you guys opened the Michael Jordan door, I will walk through not the Michael Jordan-LeBron discussion, but the thing that does differentiate LeBron from other greats such as Kobe or such as Jordan in some circumstances is he doesn't demand to always have the glory go through him. He is okay with the right play being made like Jordan was. It's just, the Lakers have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
The fact that they won last night because they found this kid that can shoot threes, and that's really the only reason he's in the league.
Chris Middleton,
is
former quarterback.
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton, what?
Matt Ryan is Chris Middleton. I reject the Giannis comparison.
Why?
Because Giannis defers to Chris Middleton, all-star Chris Middleton, who he's worked with for almost a decade.
You're really serious.
It's a lucky
this is
shot.
A big deal?
It's a lucky shot.
He is a good three-point shooter,
He's
Matt
played,
Ryan. He's their best three-point shooter.
He played fewer minutes than Kawhi Leonard going into that game.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me
it's like
the
Duncan
clutch guy.
Robinson.
He's
like
a
the one thing he
specialist.
can do is
No,
shoot.
he is a specialist. He is there for one thing and one thing only, to shoot threes.
Okay.
He shot a three,
I'm baffled.
and you're bothered by it. Because let me tell him, where's the
I
one
believe in
shot?
LeBron. I'm the bad guy.
Hold on. Give me a solo camera for a moment. America, I have to reveal something about my dear friend Kevin Wildes.
Oh, tell me.
Boiling beneath the surface, and he can't even explain why it's there, is a deep dislike, if not disgust, for LeBron James.
Stop it.
And
Because I want him to
because of
shoot
that,
Feely.
Really?
See,
I believe in him and I want him to win the game.
Wildes, even right now, you're treating our audience like they're dumb. Like they can't see through this translucent attempt of, oh, I'm the one who believes in LeBron James. No, what you are doing is you are picking off the LeBron James doesn't have the clutch gene, poisonous tree, and taking a bite of the apple to see how it tastes. That's exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what you're doing.
Wild. I didn't know.
When they drew that play up, though, for Matt Ryan, he was like,
Oh, see, I know. See,
it's true, though.
See,
you know it.
Nick was right then.
You know
I
it.
told
He was like, oh,
Nick
I
is
don't know. How
right.
about Matt
He
Ryan
told
takes
you.
it? I don't know.
All
Pat
I'm
Bev's
saying,
like, what about me?
Little more effort on the decoy.
Okay.
That's it. He could have. I mean, come on, LeBron.
All right. Other breaking news besides LeBron's clutchness is that James Harden is going to miss a month with a foot strain. Nick, the Sixers were your pick to run away with it.
No, they were not to run away with
Well,
it.
hold on. Win, run away.
Win
What's
the
the
East.
difference? Win,
No.
run away.
They're my pick to win the East.
Are you worried?
It's not great.
No.
To have their second best player and a guy who the offense is running through miss time, a month now when they haven't started off great. But do I think this is overwhelmingly concerning? No. Do I think this drastically impacts their ability to win the East? No. I think that what this does mean is that Embiid, who's been out with an illness, obviously needs to get back. And Maxey, who has a 44-point game and then some really quiet games. The optimistic version is this, Brew, is that Maxey will take larger ownership of the offense. And then when Harden comes back, it won't be as much of the James Harden from Houston show like it was earlier in the year, which I know was a concern of yours. I talked about how I thought, even though they were losing, it was positive returns early in the season for Philly because we found out Harden's hamstring is fully healthy again. Yep. Like, he can be the player he once was. Stylistically, they got to figure it out. No, it's never good to lose your second best guy for a month, but I don't think it's devastating. And this type of injury, I don't think is one you're like, oh, you got to be worried about him missing, it going on 2 months, 3 months. So I think they're going to be fine.
Well, look, I'm glad to see your confidence, Nick, because I don't have to offer him the olive branch. I was about to let you go to Milwaukee. I was about to offer the olive branch and say, but I thought he might be tied to take integrity.
I brought some olive branches. I
never saw an olive branch.
For our next conversation, I brought some olive branches with me. But if you want to hand it to me, I wouldn't want it. No, I've got them right there. Olive branch right there.
I was going to give it to you. It could have been. You could have had the Bucks, and I would have still had the.
I have the Bucks.
I can't even call the Nets pesky. I don't know what they are at this point. They're a mess.
But how big of a deal is it?
I tend to agree with you. I think optimistically, and that's how I'm looking at it too, Maxey will improve, and not improve, but take more ownership. And Tobias Harris too. Get Tobias Harris going during this time as well. And Harden has calmed down a little bit. You know, he started off as Houston Harden. He's been more of a playmaker lately, and they've started winning games. So if he can come back in a month, Wildes, and be a playmaker like he was when he first went to the Nets.
Brooklyn Harden.
Oh my gosh!
If
Maxi's
with
rolling,
Brooklyn Harden,
if Tobias is more involved, and obviously Embiid, this could actually be a blessing.
Correct, because just very quick, Brooklyn Harden, if he's that guy, and Maxey is a poor man's on the court Kyrie, and Embiid plays the Durant role, but plus you have far greater defense, that is a team that can win the conference.
And a fourth option,
Tobias Harris, or whatever they turn Tobias into.
Would you be weirded out if the Sixers started to win a lot of games without Harden? And then oh man, we're actually pretty good without ball-dominant Harden?
No,
they couldn't win it without him.
They can't, I think we have, at this point, we have enough evidence that Embiid needs a legitimate second star along. I mean, he's never seen round 3, much less round 4. So it would be, they need to win games. That's why it's important. The Lakers won yesterday. The sidebar is they need to not be 1-6. Being 2-5 is different. And so they need to win games, but no, I wouldn't be concerned.
Okay, more first things first after the break. I didn't know you had.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.